You just finished pumping gas. You drive away, thinking the transaction is over, but a silent connection still remains between your card and that machine. Most people never think twice about it. They assume once the nozzle is back in place, the interaction is completely finished and safely closed. That sense of security is exactly what scammers are counting on. They thrive in the gap between your perceived safety and the actual reality. This scam doesn't look dangerous. It does not involve a high-tech hacker in a dark room typing furiously on a keyboard to steal your money. There is no dramatic hacking scene, no sirens, and no masked criminals hiding behind the pump waiting to jump out and grab your wallet. Instead, the threat starts with something that feels completely normal. It begins with a human interaction that seems entirely harmless and even helpful. A stranger walks up to your car. They do not look like a criminal. They look like a neighbor or a helpful passerby. They might offer a smile, or perhaps they notice you struggling with something. They use politeness as a shield to lower your guard. Maybe they offer to help you find your receipt, or they pretend to notice a problem with the pump you just used. In that moment of distraction, your brain switches from high alert to social mode. You stop being a target and start being a neighbor. While you are talking, the real crime has already happened. A tiny, invisible device has already captured your card's most sensitive data. These skimmers are designed to look exactly like the original hardware. They are nearly impossible to detect with a casual glance. The stranger isn't just a distraction. They are a tool of social engineering. They manage your attention so you don't notice the theft. By engaging you in a brief, polite conversation, they create a window of opportunity. This window is all they need to succeed. The thief doesn't need to touch your wallet. They only need to touch the machine where your digital life is stored. Once your card data is skimmed, it is sent instantly to a remote location. Your financial information becomes a commodity. Criminals sell this data in bulk on the dark web. Your single transaction becomes part of a massive organized theft operation. You won't know it happened immediately. You will only realize it when you check your bank account days later. The sudden disappearance of funds creates panic. It's not just about the money, it's about the breach of your privacy. Beyond your bank account, your identity is now at risk. Scammers can use your details to open accounts or take loans. It works because we are programmed to trust people. A smile and a polite question bypass our natural survival instincts. We expect danger to be loud and aggressive. We do not expect it to be quiet, polite, and incredibly helpful. It is a crime of opportunity. The thief waits for the exact moment when your attention is most vulnerable. It could be at a gas station, a grocery store, or an ATM, any place where physical and digital worlds meet. The scammer's hand is invisible because they never have to touch you. They only touch your information. But you can fight back. The first step to protection is learning how to spot the subtle signs of a scam. Before you insert your card, give the pump a quick physical inspection. Does anything feel loose or out of place? Look for any signs of tampering, like broken seals, mismatched colors, or even small pieces of tape covering the slot. A real card reader is built to be solid. If the reader wiggles or feels flimsy, walk away immediately. If a stranger approaches you with an unusual offer of help or a strange question, stay alert and stay focused. The absolute best defense against this scam is simple. Pay inside the station instead of using the pump. When you pay inside, you are using the station's secure, monitored terminals, which are much harder to tamper with. Alternatively, use contactless payment methods like Apple Pay or Google Pay. These methods do not expose your physical card data. Contactless technology uses encrypted tokens, making it nearly impossible for a physical skimmer to steal your information. Always monitor your bank statements regularly. Set up real-time transaction alerts on your phone to catch theft instantly. The faster you catch an unauthorized charge, the easier it is to dispute the transaction and protect your identity. If a situation feels slightly off, it probably is. Never feel rude for being cautious or for declining help. Security is not a one-time thing. It is a habit. Staying proactive is your strongest weapon against criminals. Remember, inspect the pump, avoid suspicious strangers, pay inside whenever possible, and always use contactless technology. The world is full of opportunities for theft, but being informed makes you a much harder target to hit. Knowledge is the best armor you can wear. Once you know the tactics, the scammers lose their greatest advantage. Share this information with your friends and family. A little awareness can prevent a massive financial headache for someone you love. The more people who know about the gas pump scam, the less successful these criminals will become in our communities. Never sacrifice your security for the sake of being polite. Your financial well-being is much more important than a stranger's feelings. Next time you're at the pump, take 1 extra second to look. That 1 second could save you everything. Have you ever seen anything suspicious at a pump? Tell us your story in the comments below and subscribe for more.